Hey, what is up everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into another video. And in today's video we're going to be looking at Yield Zilla, the absolute yield monster that's here to take over this whole Titano and Safu fork scene. Now before we jump into this video, please make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If these are the types of videos that interest you, you definitely want to stay in touch and make sure you see these videos as soon as they are launched. Now I do have 5 Zilla fam roles to give away, which will give you access to airdrops and a lot of other things that the team is proposing to do. So if you guys are interested in that, stick around to the end of the video in order to get yourself that free role. I will explain exactly how to do so. Furthermore guys, remember that none of this is financial advice and these are the riskiest plays in crypto, so make sure that you play with what you can afford to lose. Now, what is Yield Zilla? How does it work and how is it different from Safu? Well, first of all, we can see that right off the bat it gives off 2.5% every single day, which is absolutely amazing because it obviously has the auto staking and auto compounding element attached to it as well. We can further see that they have a really nice UI, a very nice website, and if you come down here it says a yield monster has risen. You see how that they canceled out the 350,000% APY, and as a matter of fact they are offering 916,474% APY. Now a lot of you might be thinking like, oh my god, this is not sustainable at all. However, they have put some measures in play to try to benefit holders, and we're going to look at that shortly. Obviously, the first thing that they have is the auto staking mechanism, where it's going to be compounded in your wallet every 15 minutes, and that's absolutely amazing. You don't need to stake it on a platform, or you don't need to send it to another wallet or anything like that and have your funds on a different site. But as a matter of fact, all you do is you hold it in your wallet and you'll get rewards every 15 minutes. Now for those of you wondering how much rewards you get every 15 minutes, well, as clarified right here, you guys can see it's 0.026% every 15 minutes. Now the other cool thing that they have also incorporated into the project is the Yield Zilla auto liquidity engine, Yield. Every 48 hours, the auto liquidity engine will inject automated liquidity into the market. Now, this is something really important to understand because a lot of these projects do this manually, right? However, once obviously something becomes automated, it becomes much more beneficial and becomes much more consistent and smooth. So what is the benefit of having more liquidity? Well, first of all, as you guys know, when there is more liquidity, whenever somebody sells their tokens, it essentially doesn't dump the price as much, right? The more liquidity a project has, the more stable it is, and the more longevity it has in general. How much can you earn? Here they clarified that you can make $9 million worth of YDZ tokens if you invest $1,000. Now, do I essentially think that the tokens will be $9 million at the end of the day? Maybe it will be a little bit of variation because of the fact that, you know, obviously that is a very high rate of inflation. However, the following things that I'm going to mention are exactly what they are trying to put in place in order to make sure that they can take care of this APY. So how does it work? Well, first of all, as you guys can see that they have their roadmaps, and if I may say so myself, I think these graphics are absolutely beautiful on the site, right? You guys can see that it's not a basic site, but as a matter of fact, they have all these kind of information with nice widgets and so on and so forth. So we are in milestone 1 right here, guys, and this is exactly what we want to see, right? We want to be early to these projects, and as a matter of fact, the pre-sale is tomorrow. There is no whitelist to get into the pre-sale. So what do we have in this milestone? Well, website and dApp development, they've already done that. Brand and social launches, Discord, Twitter, Telegram, they've already done that. Smart contract development, most likely already done that. They are doing pre-launching marketing. The Rugdoc KYC is almost done, I believe. Brand awareness campaign. So essentially we can see that they did do, or they are fulfilling milestone 1. We're also getting some parts of milestone 2 done, namely the fair launch on Pink Sale and the Pink Sale liquidity lock for 69 years. Now what I want to tell you guys is that whenever a launchpad does a Pink Sale launch, they usually get their liquidity lock automatically by pink sale, and here you guys can see that they clarified that it's locked for 69 years. If we come down, this is the important part, right guys? First of all, once again, nice graphics, right? I cannot express that enough. That's very appreciated. Every little element of graphic is what makes a project much more legitimate. We can see that they have considerably higher taxes than other projects, and that's why they're able to offer a higher APY. Whereas normally you would see buy percentage be 13%, sell percentage be around 15 or 16%. Here we have the buy slippage being 15% and the sell slippage being 20%. So a combined amount of 35%, which is obviously a lot. However, remember guys, because it's offering a high APY, you essentially make this back really quickly if you just hold your tokens. Now furthermore guys, they have the black hole, which is where 3% of all the fees goes and never returns. Essentially, it burns all these tokens, which once again helps the deflationary aspect of the project. Now, guys, one thing I want you to look at are the frequently asked questions. And as you guys can see here, it says, is Yield Zilla going to KYC? Yes, we will be doing KYC with Rugdoc prior to the pre-sale, and that is absolutely amazing. They're having the pre-sale tomorrow, so I'm expecting and I'm hoping that they are going to make an announcement today saying that their KYC is done. Now that you guys kind of understand the site a little bit, what we're going to do is look at their socials and see how they're doing. So if we move on to their Discord server guys, we can see right off the bat here that they have the announcement channel, tweets, content, official links, pre-sale, so on and so forth. If we look at their announcements, it looks like they're having AMAs that are being conducted. They're gonna have another AMA today at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is great. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those questions. And as you guys can see, they are extremely active in their announcements. There's always announcements happening. They're always trying to grow this project. As you guys can see right here, it says in celebration of our successful audit and our upcoming KYC with Rugdoc. So that means they are doing a KYC with Rugdoc as they promised, which is amazing. In addition to the Zilla fam requirements listed above, anyone who boosts the server now for the next 24 hours will be eligible to receive the Zilla fam role. Now, if you were here and you boosted the server, you would have essentially gotten the role. But what the amazing thing is in this announcement is the fact that they are having an upcoming KYC. That, in my opinion, is going to make it absolutely brilliant. Furthermore, if we look at their tweets channel, you guys can see here that these guys tweet like there's no tomorrow, right? We see one tweet at least every hour almost. They have multiple tweets every single day, and they're all quality tweets. You know, these are actually very funny. So what I suggest you guys do is definitely go into their chat, into their Discord, and have a look. They have a solid 6,000 members already in the Discord waiting for tomorrow's pre-sale. I think this is going to be absolutely splendid. Now, if we have a look at the pre-sale information real quick, guys, it's visible that one BNB is going to be worth 24.66 YZ tokens. For the soft cap is going to be 4,000 BNB, and the hard cap is going to be 8,000 BNB. Now, if they don't reach the hard cap, they clarified that the tokens will be burned in the black hole. Now, the minimum purchase is going to be 0.1 BNB, which at today's value is around $40. And the maximum purchase is going to be 25 BNB, which is around $10,000. Alright guys, now as you clearly see here, they clarified their tokenomics. The initial supply is going to be 325,000, and they are going to have a max supply. Now this might get increased because of the fact that it's constantly printing out tokens. However, I think it's really nice that they start with a max supply. This is going to be, there's going to be around 200,000 that's going to be purchasable on pink sale pre-launch, and the prices are as such. So obviously guys, you see here, if you buy at the pre-launch, you get, for 1 BNB you'll get 24.66 YDZ tokens, and if you were to buy at PancakeSwap you get 22.19, which is approximately 10% cheaper. So definitely a benefit in getting into the pre-sale, as you would get it much cheaper. Now although guys, 10% of a difference doesn't seem much, you have to understand that as soon as it comes onto a DEX, it obviously gets pumped up like crazy. So the chances that you're going to be able to get it at this price is very limited, as these projects tend to moon as soon as they launch. They clarified here that the pre-sale is public. There are no whitelist spots, which I think is very nice of them to do, because there is a lot of people that aren't able to get into these projects, and because they don't have whitelist. And this is why I wanted to bring you guys this video the day before it launches, because of the fact that the pre-sale is public, and of course because of the fact that I personally always like waiting to see whether or not these projects will go through with their promises. In order to win this giveaway, guys, as always, all you need to do is join our Discord server. We are growing rapidly in our Discord server. If you haven't already, we're at 140 members. Feel free to come into our chat with all like-minded people. We're all trying to make it in the DeFi space. All you need to write is I watched Yield Zilla video, Zilla fam roll please. As simple as that, guys. Just write that I watched Yield Zilla video, Zilla fam roll please, or something around there. It doesn't have to be exactly that. You get the point. Join the Discord, send me a message in the general chat. I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys there. And once again, guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, as we have some big announcements coming up, and we are on that grind towards that 1,000 subscriber mark. So make sure that you subscribe for more free giveaways. And guys, as I always say, let's get that bag, boys. Peace.